Hey guys, welcome to Talk 七月. Today I want to show you how to approach the third section of the reading component of the HSK 3 exam. So how you can see, you will have 10 questions to answer, and you will have to choose the correct answer from option A to C. So let's take a look at the first question. You will see that you have a small paragraph and then a question with a star next to it. My suggestion, to save time and also to already have a little bit of an idea of what the paragraph is about, is to always start from reading the question first, because that gives you clues on the general topic and ideas that are explored in the paragraph. So this question with the star asks, 他为什么着急? Why is he worried? So let's go and read the paragraph. 到了机场，他发现护照不见了，在行李箱里找了半天，也没找到，很着急。So 到了机场 Once he arrived at the airport, he 发现 he discovered 护照 his passport 不见了 he couldn't see it. 在行李箱 is the suitcase. So inside of his suitcase 找了半天 he searched for half a day 也没找到 he searched but he didn't succeed, so he didn't manage to find it. 很着急 he was very worried. So we understand now the reason why he is worried. So let's look at the options. A says 迟到了 he is late. That is not the case here. B 忘记拿机票了忘记 he forgot to take 拿机票 his plane ticket. So it's also not the case. So option C 找不到护照了 he cannot find his passport. So option C is correct. Let's move on to paragraph 62. Let's do the same thing. Let's start from reading the question with the star next to it. 这句话主要想告诉我们 This paragraph mainly wants to tell us. Let's read the options as well. A 要相信别人 You need to trust 相信 others, other people. Then B 兴趣最重要兴趣 interest is the most important. Or C 努力才有希望 Being diligent 努力 is the only hope. Only being diligent gives you hope. So already we can kind of have an idea that this is about some kind of more philosophical paragraph or something about a person's personality or character. So let's read the paragraph. 人们经常说面包会有的牛奶也会有的是的如果努力什么都会有的 So 人们 people in general 经常说 often say 面包会有的 There will be bread You can have bread 牛奶也会有的 You can also have milk 是的 That's right, that's correct 如果努力 If you are diligent 什么literally means what, but in this case it means anything. Anything 都会有的 You will be able to have everything. So let's go back to our options. Option A talked about 相信 trusting other people. There is no mention of trust in this paragraph. B 兴趣 interest. Interest is not mentioned, so we are only left with option C 努力才有希望. So only being diligent gives you hope. So it is option C. Let's go to number 63. 他打算 He wants to, he plans to. A 去医院 Go to the hospital. B 锻炼身体 To exercise his body. C 下午去游泳 To go swimming in the afternoon. So we are more in the realm of hobbies or activities that one plans to do. So let's read the paragraph. 上个星期和朋友们去游泳，把我累坏了。到现在我的 腿还也疼。看来我是应该多锻炼了。So let's start from the beginning. 上个星期 last week 和朋友们去游泳 I went or he went swimming with his friends. 把我累坏了。累 is tired, 坏 literally means broken. So this is a way to say he is extremely tired. It left me extremely tired. 到现在我的腿 until now my leg 还在疼 is still hurting, 疼 to hurt. 看来 it looks like 我是应该多锻炼。应该 I have to 锻炼 exercise 多 a lot. So it looks like I have to exercise more. So let's look at the options. Option A talked about going to the 医院, the hospital, so it's not that one. Option B talks about 锻炼身体, so exercising, so it could be an option. And then option C, 下午去游泳. He already went swimming, he is not going this afternoon, so the correct option is option B. So let's go to paragraph 64. As you can see, it's already slightly longer, so that also takes a little bit of practice to read fast enough so that you can finish the exam on time. So let's read the question. 根据这段话 according to this paragraph, 可以知道什么? What can we know? A. 今天是阴天. Today is a cloudy day. 阴天. B. 现在是秋季. Right now it is autumn. Or C. 他来过这儿. He already came here. So let's read the paragraph to see which one it is. 越高的地方越冷. 山路也越难走. 但是不用担心，有我呢。我去年秋天爬过这个山，这儿我还是比较了解的。我饿了，我们先坐下来吃点饭，喝点水，然后再爬。一会儿我们可以从中间这条路上去。So it is quite a long paragraph, but you will see that you don't need to understand every single word in it to understand which one of the correct options you should choose. So let's translate. 越高的地方越冷. This is using the structure 越 something. The more 高, so the taller, the higher a place is, 越冷, the colder it is. 山路, the mountain path, 也越难走, it is also more difficult to walk. 但是不用担心. However, you don't need to worry. 有我呢, I am here. 我去年秋天爬过这个山. Last year during autumn, I already hiked on this mountain. 这 here, 我还是比较了解的. 比较 rather 了解 understand. So I understand this place quite well. 我饿了 when I'm hungry or if I'm hungry. 我们先 before or first. So we first 坐下来吃点饭. We first eat something 吃饭. 喝点水 drink a bit of water. 然后 then afterwards 才爬. And then we continue hiking or we hike again. 一会儿我们可以从中间这条路上去. 一会儿 a little bit after, in a little bit. 我们可以 we can 从中间这条路 with this road, with this path in the middle, from the middle, 上去 to go up. So in a while we will be able to go up the mountain with this central path. So let's go back to the options. This is a lot of information, but we don't need all of these details. Let's go to option A. 今天是阴天. That's not mentioned. B. 现在是秋季. The paragraph does mention autumn. 秋天. But it talks about 去年, so last year. So right now we don't know what season it is. So that leaves us with option C. 他来过这儿. He has already been here. So that is true. So as you see, if you read the options first, you can also stop reading the paragraph and save time if you are 100% sure that you understand what the correct option is. So let's go to paragraph 65. 6月的天气. The weather in June. A. 热极了. When we add 极, it means extremely or very. And while words like 很, 太, 非常, they go before the adjective, as you see, 极 is used after the adjective. So we can say 很热, but if you want to use 极, you need to put it after the adjective. 热极了. So the weather is extremely hot. Or B. 变化快. It changes fast. Or C. 一般不下雨. 一般, normally, usually. It doesn't rain. So let's go and read how the weather is. 6月的天，孩子的脸，说变就变。刚才还是大晴天，现在就要用伞了。雨越下越大，天也变得越来越灰。街上一辆出租车也打不到了。So again, we don't need all of this information, but let's translate each word. 6月的天, so a day in June. 孩子的脸, here we are missing a verb, but it is implied. It is like 孩子的脸, it is like a child's face. 说变就变, this is kind of a saying, essentially saying it changes unexpectedly. 刚才还是大晴天. Just now, 刚才, it is still 大晴天, a very clear day, a day with good weather. 现在就要用伞了. So just now, so just before, it was a very clear day. Right now, we already need to use an umbrella. 雨, so the rain, 越下越大. The more it rains, the stronger, the harder the rain is. 天也变得, the sky is changing. 越来越黑. It keeps getting darker and darker. 街上, on the streets, 一辆出租车也打不到了. One taxi, 也 something 不, it means not even. So not even a taxi 打到了 can be called. So you cannot even find a taxi to call. So let's go back to our options. Option A said that 热极了. So we don't have any mention of the weather being warm, so it is not option A. B says 变化快. It changes fast. That is most probably our answer, but let's read option C. 一般不下雨了. Usually it doesn't rain. That is not what the paragraph says, so our answer is option B. So we're going to stop here for today. We still have 5 more paragraphs to go through, but those are a bit longer, a bit more complex. So I will go through those in a separate video. So thank you guys so much for studying this HSK simulation with me, and I hope to see you in another video. 再见!